on, now crank this motherfucker up. This motherfucker up.
I wanna see you pop, girl. Don't stop, just arch your back. Jump it down, let the niggas know that. Hit it to the beat while you throw your booty back.
sentimento de baixo, vai, fode, 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 a noite toda aqui no quarto, vai, fode, 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 a noite toda aqui no quarto. Vai, fode, 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 a noite toda aqui no quarto, vai. Sentimento de corte, sentimento de volta, sentimento de cima, sentimento de baixo, vai, fode, 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 a noite toda aqui no quarto, tirando a batatinha. Ficamos lá, give it, vai, yes, 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 yes. Give it.
Come on. We bounce to this.
Run that jewelry, got 14 to the max. Picks up, we make over, make a lit. She say I'm famous, she wanna take flicks. But I cannot like her bitch. Like fat ass, she thick like snakes. She throw all my shit cause she know I'm that nigga. I'ma hop with the V like who wanna get clipped. Like big racks on my fucking wrist. I'm walking through the hood, I'm looking like a flick. Like but I dare nigga try to take it. Somebody try to nigga on the split. Like we're in the party, she thinking she dancing on me. She don't know she dancing on the clip. Go get that nigga. No goose, these niggas better duck. She better not give a fuck. That's why I be ready to hop out the truck. Go get that nigga. Go get that nigga. Go get that nigga. Go get that nigga.
Not quite.
Yeah, you okay? I'm fine. Still enemies here.
see if this actually works. Hello. Sick. Okay, yeah, and it's on the. Looks like it's on the stream too. Okay, cool. So, are you cool being interviewed, Merc? Okay, cool. That other mic should work too, so we can maybe do like a double setup here. Let's see how we can. Yo. Thank you for tuning in to Yoyo Corp Power Hour. On the decks just now was Certified Jesus Freak, aka Merc, good friend and awesome DJ. It's not going to be able to hear you unless you talk right into it.
Oh, my fault. Hi, hello. How's it going? Nice.
Also, if you were tuning in last time, Alan is back from Japan, so say hey, Alan.
Yeah, I'm back in the U.S. again. Travel is over. How's it going?
So yeah, we're gonna over time gonna work on getting our video set up better. I think it would be cool if we could do this on the couch, but everything is kind of like tethered to this desk right now. So for this interview, we're gonna be standing awkwardly over here, I guess. But let's see if we can get that mic working. Bear with us for a minute.
Bear with us.
Does that work?
I have no clue. Let me check my headphones and see. Hello. Oh yeah, it does. I think.
Oh,
yeah, I
sick,
can hear myself.
sick.
Perfect.
Okay, so who wants to be in the middle and who wants to be on each mic?
I can. Do you have a preference mic? Or?
Yeah, I can share mine.
Okay,
I'll
so
be over here then.
sorry for any awkwardness, but yes, I have some questions prepared, and then also we could just chat.
Yeah.
So first off, Merc, can you like plug yourself? Like, what's happening? You know, what's big right now? Like, what are you working on?
Currently, I have some gigs for March. A couple stuff early in the month. One, I think I'm going to Boston about halfway through the month.
That's sick.
London might tentatively be in the future for the summer.
Nice.
It's very weird. I got an email and I was like, okay, this is sick.
UK.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
is it like a PC music thing or?
No, I don't think it's a PC music. It's not a PC. I'm not that prolific. It's just someone random hit me up, and I'm interested in the opportunity.
That's so
just
cool,
as it plays out, we'll probably see where it goes. I hope it goes somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. Okay. Also, like, let's put your socials on, since we're on live right now.
My Instagram is CJF2002 with an underscore after, and my Twitter is JesusFreak with 4 8s after it.
Also, I'm ripping the Jesus Freak.
Yeah.
If you're listening, you can't hear, but I have a cross shirt on right now.
It's sick.
Okay, so these are just gonna be some like quick, kind of like fun questions about like your experience in the scene here. What is your favorite venue? And I want two answers. I want your favorite venue to play, or that you've played at, and your favorite venue to like go watch a show at.
I haven't played too many venues so far. I think my favorite would be Mood Ring. That was a very nice setup.
That Mood Ring show is really fun too.
I'm glad. Yeah, it was with shout Touchgrass, shout Avi, Kaylin, Reina,
Love those guys.
Dev, everyone. It was really sick. It was very lovely. I like that whole setup. The whole like sound system was great.
That's cool.
Yeah, and my favorite.
We're live right now.
Yeah. And you said 2 parts, right? Favorite
Yeah.
venue,
And then favorite venue to go see.
Oh,
like,
Misabor
stuff.
Cafe, easily. That's
Wait,
my
Cafe?
Misabor Cafe. It's like
Oh
down-
yeah.
Oh, Misa Boy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still haven't been there.
It's
Misabor is
so
fine.
lovely. You should have been there. They had DJ Technics last night. It was so sick. I was like bouncing around.
I know
Yeah.
you. I saw you at 3 different.
At 2 different places. Yeah, we started at the Jade and then Market, and I was like, yo.
It was really
Yeah.
fun actually.
It was so tight.
Yeah. Did you see Vice?
I did not. That was too late. I was just there.
Was that 4? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was just there for Perp and Umru. That's really it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about okay? Okay. I'm gonna add another question to this.
Mhm.
What venue would you like to play that you haven't played?
That's a very great question, actually. Wherever they have like Rinse FM stuff. I know it's not like a venue, but like that whole setup looks really nice. Maybe I don't know. There's too many places. Maybe like Virgo, actually. I went to Virgo. My friend had an event there. It's like a little club in Manhattan. Very
Ooh.
tight space. Very, just like it's like very.
Like intimate.
Very intimate. Yes.
Sounds like we gotta go sometime.
Mhm. It's like slightly trippy too, and it's like very. It was super nice. It was super nice, and I gotta play there next time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out how to book it.
I think my friend might have to hook up on me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite genre of music to play or to listen to, or both?
Favorite genre of music to play, probably club music, like Baltimore, Jersey, Philly, all that club shit.
Jersey Club is hot right now.
I mean, yeah, it's incredible. It's like very long-lasting genre.
And you're like a Jersey girl, right?
Yeah, I live in Jersey right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very. My family's been living there for a couple of decades. It's nice. And then listen to, I like a lot of like alt rock, like Eve's Tumor or Ween, that kind of shit.
Ween is fun.
Ween is nice, yeah. And like pop punk, Panda Disco, Paramore, My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, all that shit.
True.
Pierce the Veil.
All the classics.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mhm.
How about your favorite artist? Like, it could be of all time or just like at the moment, you know?
Favorite artist at the moment? Everyone behind like Twerk Nation 28. They do incredible shit. And of all time, probably a student named Killer B. I found his music in freshman year of high school, and that really just like changed the entire trajectory of my life.
You like that chill hop beat tape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the anime girl on it.
Yeah. Oh, what they're talking about, like there's like he started off like lo-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I found about him and like same kind of shit.
Yeah.
I found his beat tapes and stuff, and I was really into it.
It was really different from like lo-fi hip hop that I found at the time, because that was all like a little repetitive and shit.
Yeah.
But his was like a lot more than just like lo-fi hip. There's so many like different genres and influences in it. Like Otaku is really like one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah.
That was so sick. And then he like keeping up with his trajectory. He had the I think the Spare EP that has similar like southern rap. Like I think
Nice.
not just southern. It had like A$AP Ferg and Ma. But so there's just like shit. I wish I had it. But there's just like one. I don't know if I pull it up real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Listen,
Sorry.
you were touching on something that I also wanted to ask you about. Like after you looked that up, basically, I want you to elaborate more. Because I was gonna ask you like what the moment you knew you wanted to like do music like this, like the way you're doing it now, like like what your plans are like with that. But like when did you realize that's what you wanted? Like that when did that click for you? Like all that shit.
I got you. Yeah. Let me play this. This is Charged Up by Killer B. I found this in like my freshman year.
You found this one. How old were you?
This was my freshman year of high school. I think between like freshman and sophomore year. It was a very rough time in my life. A lot of people that like I held close to me had died recently, and there's this one girl that I was like kind of seeing, who I had a very like turbulent relationship with, because she really understood me, but she was also like very much like anti-authoritarian, and my parents are very like being strict Caribbean parents. They're very much the authority on stuff, so we kind of clashed during that time, and it's like first felt like the perfect like breakup song, because I liked her a lot, but I couldn't. It wasn't sustainable for me to be around her, and then she left the state and came back, and we were trying to reconnect, and she died a couple weeks later, so it was like another part. So yeah, that's kind of what that song meant to me a lot. So that's one of my favorites. This was one of my favorite artists.
It's kind of thing that can like rewire your brain chemistry.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's kind of like what got you into music and stuff in general, or like
that whole finding that artist definitely was like the major milestone in it. And you said when I like started like doing like this, like when it found out like clicked that I wanted to like do stuff like this.
Yeah, when did it click that you either wanted to be a DJ or just wanted to be like in music in general?
I'd say I think 2 years ago, Gumfest. Well, it's only 2 years next month, but like Gum MP3 had like a birthday party at a friend's rooftop in Bushwick, and I bought like a $5 ticket, and I went up there, and everyone's very nice and hospitable, and they had like really good music. They had this. My first beer when I got here was like a Modelo. I was like 19 or 20, and I got a Modelo from someone, and it was like, this tastes really good,
That's
and
cool.
it felt very communal. So it's like I like Modelo's a lot, and so that was the first milestone of like seeing all these cool people, and like meeting people from Twitter and shit, and like being like, oh, this is actually really nice. And then two-step verification at Misabor, I think last year January. That whole with Jewel C 7497 Swami, that the I got there with my best friends, and it felt like a moment. And then the handoff from Jewel C to Swami was really insane. Like, I remember this like vividly. I was in the, like, there's like a little stage area where the DJs are.
Yeah.
I was down the bottom, front row, and like just like being moshed around. And Jules went from this like ballet funk flip of Bad Bunny's. There was a very Titi Me Pregunto. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So from that to this like insanely textured, fuzzy, hard, like true Jersey flip of Just Wanna Rock, and then Swami went from that into DJ Jackham's No One Make Love. That 3-track run changed my life forever. Like, that was like the moment that I was like, I need to do this.
That's like a euphoric moment right
It's
there.
so euphoric. I was like slightly drunk, and it was just pure bliss.
That sounds awesome.
It's
Yeah.
like
Sad that I wasn't there actually.
the context, like being in the right place at the right time,
Yeah.
can really just sort of like, it's a very personal experience.
Mhm.
Be able to have things like that.
Yeah, the lighting, the mood, everything was just perfect.
That's cool.
I love Misabor. Like the last time I was hanging out at Misabor was for like Furry Rave.
Oh yeah, I played that.
Oh my god, did you?
Yeah, I was doing it like surprise, like back to back with my friend Aya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
I was like up there.
Yeah, Furry Rave was like, it was just super fun. Like I like it was their Misabor is a really good space. It was mostly just like a restaurant during the
Yeah.
day, but they're like, okay, we can do something at night every once in a while.
Yeah, you pack it out, and it's just this very. The acoustics are great. It's just a very homey vibe.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. I had a couple of questions.
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, so like there were a couple of tracks you dropped like that what's the anime is that like? It's like the Muscle Man anime.
Oh, Mosh Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the BTS remix, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is also funny how like Jersey Club is still like infecting people's minds right now where like anime opening will have like that Jersey Club beat just like layered within it.
Yeah.
And then you also played like Yu-Gi-Oh, like the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I think someone will catch that. I meant to play that Mood Ring, but I forgot to. But yeah, I'm trying to play that I try to play that. The Batman Beyond opening.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like get more shit. Cause I see people on Twitter talking about how like they had like the Batman Beyond opening, how like the colors and shit, how he's like falling asleep at the club, it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, low key, I could flip this flip this in like insert into like a context of like techno, maybe like new metal, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So kind of like exercising it in my sets. Like one night I was playing Happy from Hideaway for the whole night, and I was like slipping. I went from like dance hall to Frank Ocean's Pyramids, where I was like slipping like MCR into my sets.
That's a big vibe.
It was. I was just like trying like new shit from like stuff that I like recollect, instead of just like playing like straight dance music.
Well, yeah, because sort of like the fun of like DJing, like there's like multiple different ways to do it. Like it's a pretty like free form thing to do in general, DJing. But like one of the things that I find interesting about it is like trying to like use the CDJs as like a live sampler almost, and like seeing it that way a little bit.
Yeah.
And so you're able to like layer in like these sounds and these like things that wouldn't technically work in like a more serious environment, some might say, but it does work like phonically and like sonically it works for you, and it's like an interesting thing, and it lights up the brain in a specific way to like play these things.
Yeah, definitely. I'm slowly trying to push past like seeing the CDJ as just like a conduit for files, and like trying to use it more as like a musical instrument. Cause you have the mixer, you have the function of the CDJ itself. Everything can be adds to like a music. And in retrospect, when you listen to it back or whatever, the thing you do to CDJ will be seen by people who are like they won't be seen by casual listeners. They'll only hear what you like the end result. And you have to like wonder how they managed to get like this effect or like how this sounds like this. And they kind of that exploration will lead to more like increased like experimentation if they get on the CDJs too. And like once you like they'll figure it out, or they'll find their own thing to do. And it's a really the whole like journey of being able to like explore and figure, just like tinkering around with it. how you keep the spirit of it alive. You
Like-
gotta keep things fresh and innovative.
Like also just like that aspect of like being able to just live remix shit. Like
Yeah.
like taking the drums from or like the bass and the drums from like one track and like a sample from another track and just like slowly like fading them into each other, like in and out of each other. Like that shit's crazy. Like 4-deck type stuff.
Yeah.
Also, like you can do so much crap with it.
I want to do 4X so badly.
I should have had this third deck set up, but we haven't used that one before, so I don't really know how that works. But yeah, like 4 decks would be insane.
Definitely.
Also, shout out playing the Donatella flip. That was cool.
I've been trying to like figure out how to like work it better in situations, and I found a bunch of like techno tracks that I felt like would fade into it.
Yeah,
Like-
it's definitely more techno-y for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm trying to get more into techno too. I'm trying to like play more of that stuff. Trying to find more like classic techno. So
I have like I played it for Ellen last night, but I have like this sort of like Jersey Club like groove track that I've been working on that I think is really cool. I'm probably gonna drop it until like the summertime, but I might try to get into some USBs before I drop it.
yeah, it's also like gets into like rotation. Like when I found out who Salute was, and I was like watching his Boiler Room and stuff. He had like unreleased tracks that like I was like waiting for. He had to like rip it to like play it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very like when I think Sammy Vergie had that Flow Down dub. I ripped that from one of his sets and was like playing it live because it was just too good.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yo, the Boiler Room that's happening next week or this week looks so crazy.
Is it the Charlie XX one?
Yeah.
I want to go, but also I'm just
It's like you have to like submit like your name and then
an
it's
RCP.
It's like a lottery, I think.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Boiler Room now. I guess the whole setup is really good. I like that a lot. Where like you're like surrounded, but I feel like the notoriety behind it is kind of going to end up being its downfall.
Yeah, that tends to happen with every good thing, I think, unfortunately.
I was like,
We're sort of trying to avoid that shit with like Yoyo Corp. That was kind of one of the things that Alan like harped on at the beginning, was just like not like getting too big too fast and like, you know.
Yeah, I think like intentionality of like actions and decisions are very important. Like the way like you should be like acting in a way and like thinking about things. It's sort of like it's just like ethics, or it's like playing chess. Like if you're not trying to do the right thing, you have to be aiming at a specific target always. So like with like the goal, even like the goal with something like this, like the Pow Hour is more just to like try to help create and like foster community, and to bring people spaces and environments where they feel like they're creatively like valuable, they're free, they have like a liberty to come and go, and that people feel like they can have people that they can count on and rely on. Like we're very much into with Yoyo Inc. and one reason why we wanted to work with 8 Ball is so it's like cohesive. Like it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just like a nice thing to work with your friends. If I'm being honest, it's like
Also anarchy or anarchist kind of.
yeah, kinda.
I'm an anarchist. I'm personally an anarchist, but
Yeah,
Yoyo
already super
Corp
anarchist.
is structured like with kind of like that like lateral kind of like like no one's on a power trip really. We're just kind of like
no hierarchies.
we're making shit happen.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like we want to open it up eventually to like more people too. Like whoever wants to be like a part of it and shit. But at the moment, like we're just kind of like doing stuff. We're just working hard on shit, and that's the main thing.
It's really just like a big excuse to hang out with your friends for a while.
Yeah, and put on like really fire music too.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. What else I wanted to ask? Oh no. Oh, it was like how do you like decide what you would like to play in a day for a set like this? Like what is?
When I first started out, I would probably like make a playlist. Right now, I kind of start off at a certain BPM maybe, or I have a song in mind. I find the song and then go based on like BPM or key. I think I probably want more like BPM here because I couldn't find the right key. But honestly, I started freestyling it after a bit. Like once, in order to like get my skill up, I started like freestyling it. Not really going to having a set like transition. because there's like a constant radio in my head, and I hear this song and I'm like, oh, it would go great after this song. So I go based off instinct, based off key, trying to hear it in my head, think about it.
And you just have a really good relationship with your library too, so you know you can hear the shit that you've got on your USB.
I try to catalog everything, tag it. I love tagging my stuff, so organization. Yeah,
it's kind of satisfying to just sit there for a couple hours and just go through all your tracks in record box.
It's very productive. It's honestly pretty productive. That's really good.
I'm not personally a good DJ, I don't think, but I think in my experience with it, which is limited, the majority of the work is actually just organizing your library.
Yeah, it's that's literally half of it, and I'm just practicing and then getting shit down pat. You can copy choices or whatever you want to. As people don't pay attention to you at this point in time to be yo, this copying transitions. Stop doing that. Be original. It's just I test out to see what works.
On TikTok, anytime anyone does any kind of rhythm or bro step kind of mix, and they do transitions, everyone's just oh, trying to be James Hype.
I don't even know who that is. That's the crazy shit.
It's such a weird. It's a deep cut from the internet. Honestly, it's just a viral comment.
That's kind of funny. It's sort of no, when I do the big spin back, I'm sorry, I'm actually honoring the ancestors of. Actually, it's a DJ Jazzy Jeff reference.
Right. Actually, it's a British junglist thing. You've never heard of a rewind before? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's got to go deeper than them. Actually, it's an analogy. This is I'm showing deep respect to the community by track IDing in the middle of your set right now.
Exactly. I'll pull Shazam right now. I don't give a fuck. Shoot me about it.
I'm gonna lean over the DJ booth and look at the CDJ to get the track ID.
I'm not doing that much. Actually, I'll take a step behind, try to peek over his shoulder. I'm not trying to get all up in there.
I'm just joking. Yeah. If I know the DJ, I'm gonna do that. But I'm not gonna do that if it's a random person.
I have them up and be yo, please send me that XYZ song, please.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Everyone's recording their shows these days and putting it on SoundCloud, so you can always just go on there and Shazam it too.
Yeah. Hopefully
or they post their track IDs.
Yeah, I'm trying to post more track lists and stuff. I had for a month. I had a mindset of gatekeeping my songs. But I'm doesn't really get you anywhere.
No one's gonna. The thing is people are just gonna play what they want to play. Like you said earlier, you'll even rip a song from someone else's set and spin that shit. People aren't gonna steal your stuff and try to copy you, and if they are, then that's fucked up. But
it's totally fucked up. So you have influence, so you know how much.
But they're gonna ruin themselves if they're doing that shit.
They don't put in the work.
Because people that know you and that know your work and shit are gonna recognize that and be I don't fuck with this person because they're just ripping off Merc,
Exactly. Yeah.
Or it's just with technique and artistry, if anything, if your artistry isn't intentional, you're not doing it for the sake of itself. It'll inherently be worse than somebody who's truly just trying their best and trying to do a nice thing and trying to make something that sounds nice, versus if you're just or even just how would I describe it? You're stealing track IDs or whatever. You're copying transitions, but you're not even shouting people out or anything. You're not
you're not giving back to the community that you take from.
Yeah.
Culture vulture.
Yeah. Or
you heard that song?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just existing in this state of taking, and you're never giving back to the people who are around you in any way.
There's nothing there. There's nothing substantial you're doing. You're just trying to pass some of this shit off as your own. It's not great. It's not a conducive path.
Some people do it, and it's it's obvious to people who work in music or nightlife and shit. But if you're on the outside and you're just going to stuff, I feel some people get fooled by that easily,
Yeah, because they don't know any better.
Especially if it's somebody with a really marketable kind of presence or whatever. It does suck seeing somebody with clout or whatever that's just ripping off people that are smaller than them.
Yeah, it's tale as well as time, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
It's unfortunate.
I have a couple other quick rapid fire that I wrote down. Maybe they'll spark up some more offshoots of this conversation, but I think I already asked you your favorite artist. What's your what's a track that if I'm listening to a Certified Jesus Freak DJ set, I'm guaranteed to hear this track every time, or almost every time,
There's a good couple.
And of those, which one would be your top? You know, your top pick.
Top pick right now. I didn't play this set, but like probably the DJ Flex remix of Chief Keef's Finetto. That's like
Yeah.
generational. I heard that from a mix in by Swami and Days God for Heads No Party at Paragon, like their first Heads No Party. And I vividly remember I was like on the train. It was like 27 minutes in, and I heard it. It was from Kenema Saint Laurent into that, and I heard it and I was like, "Holy shit, that's crazy!" The first part because it's like it's regular Finetto until like the beat drop, and then it turns out like Jersey Club mixed with swag surfing. And I texted my best friend. I sent it to him, and I was like, "Holy shit, you have to listen!" Like 27 minutes in, you have to listen to this, and it just blew my mind for the entire like path ride. It was nuts. So I started playing that in my sets. I found it off SoundCloud. Started playing my sets, and I started mixing that with "Football Anthem" by DJ Slink. I think it pairs very well together at the end of it, and it's very nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. How do you, when you say when you're listening to music on your own time, like not even like you're digging or anything, like do you find yourself often listening to other people's like recorded sets or people's mixtapes or?
Oh yeah, all the time. That's how you find new music. The more you listen to stuff, the more like you'll hear it. That's why I'm starting to blow around on YouTube. I listen to all my friends' sets. I listen to I think like SoundCloud's recommendation system is a lot better than Spotify's. They have all like the good like related track stuff. Whatever I come across that I like, I'll dive deeper into it and figure out how to like use it in a way that feels appropriate to the context that I heard it in. So that's kind of like how I always add to my library and like how I discover new shit and like what I do for like casual listening.
Yeah, like art is such like a contextual thing. It's like it's always so personal in that moment. Like, how would you say, like, when you're DJing, like, in a situation like this, like, you're DJing to a radio, like, we're all just sort of hanging out, chilling here, versus, like, you're in, like, a club environment, are you, like, would you be more likely to DJ to a room versus just, like, to your personal ear, or is it always sort of like you're DJing for yourself?
It always is kind of DJing for myself. I envision myself in whatever setting I'm in, like, as, like, a casual partier. I try to, like, be like, what would turn me up right now? And I try to gauge how I would react to stuff like that, which is it's hard to find like a dichotomy between like how I would react and like trying to like survey the room. Because sometimes like a room wants to hear a certain thing, and I don't know if I can deliver it for them. But I try to like deliver the next best thing. I use a lot of edits of like popular rap songs. I don't really spin rap too much, but I try to like find edits of it that fit my style and like cater to other people too. So it's kind of finding a balance of both worlds and seeing where to go from there. But I've been like trying to like expand. I found out what like open format DJ means like 2 days ago. So I know there's a word like a term for it. I'm trying to like be more of an open format DJ, playing like more popular stuff like rap stuff like that.
I 100% consider you to be like open format. Just
I didn't know that like the term existed before, so I was like trying to like that was like really good to have like a name to like a title.
I think I've seen you like a handful of times at this point, and I think my favorite moment was that Touch Grass show at. Well,
Jade Bar, right?
The one at the B2B that you did with Ghost was pretty sick, but the one at Jade that one day, I forget, it's been a while, but that was a really good set. The energy was just there the whole time.
Yeah,
so good.
That whole like everything before I did my Elsewhere show was like it's like a trial run up to me doing Elsewhere.
Actually, no, fuck that. Elsewhere was top tier. Like that was amazing. Shit. I like low key forgot about that because I tried to blank out Elsewhere in my head most of the time.
Yeah, so that's why I've mentioned it the entire time. I'm like it's Elsewhere. It's like a sort of cliche, I guess, New York Bushwick DJ industry standard.
You had the entire room like the entire time engaged. Like it was like pretty awesome.
I'm so glad. I really like when I say like I'm so glad of this stuff because like I really like I'm not aware until after the set finishes. I wish I could like survey it more, but I'm too locked in. But like
no, you got to be locked in. I mean,
yeah,
you're. Like you move through tracks like your pacing is amazing, but like you move through tracks really fast for like, which I think is impressive. Like the way that you kind of like glide through it, but like your transitions are like always so not even complex, just like they're engaging and like kind of musical in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you were saying, you like to perform it as an instrument, and so like you got to be locked in order to like maintain that kind of energy like for like an hour, you know?
Yeah, I always try to like have my shit flow very steadily if I can. If I like fuck up, I try like immediately, not like immediately, but like I try to course correct into something more manageable. I always try to like,
Yeah, I never see you panicking up there.
yeah,
Even
I'll
if you,
like
even if the transition like doesn't go exactly how you plan, it's like you just move on and the next thing is even better. Like it's cool, you know.
yeah. That's kind of how my whole philosophy for DJing is like. I try to keep it smooth. I try to keep the energy going. That's the whole thing. Like no matter if I fuck up, there'll be a pause and I like restart it. And as long as the energy's still alive, that's really how I do shit. That's my number one goal in that. Keep the energy alive and continuous and flowing.
Yeah, keep everybody like engaged, locked in. It's a talent for sure.
Thank you very much.
Okay, who's your favorite DJ in Bushwick or in the world, whatever?
Shout to Salute, obviously. That's the GOAT.
Yeah.
His boiler which is a lot for me. Shout out Ariel NYC. She's a really great DJ, even though she claims she's like not a DJ. Everyone at Like That Records, Marvelito, Ace Manuel, Flower Shark especially. Her opening set at Misa Boro last night was very insane. Sleep Olympics, Dream Beach, Rafi, very dope. I've seen some Deldia, obviously. I've seen so many people DJ. It's very
I
nice.
ask you who your favorite DJ is, and we get like a list of like
Because I can't limit that to
15.
people.
It's
Bodega
really
Party,
helpful.
Perp,
Like yeah,
Dig
oh
by
my God.
Air, Soba. Is I really Cutterfly is
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Butterfly.
Oh,
That's
speaking of
funny.
Cutterfly, they were gonna be on the radio today, but we had to reschedule them for next month. So
Yeah,
they're gonna be coming to play here next month, which is so dope.
I'll try to sit in for that if I'm around.
Yeah, I'll hit you up about the date.
But yeah. I think they're at like an anime con right now.
I'm really glad that you were able to fill in for them because they thought it was tomorrow and they hit me up like kind of last minute. And I was like, oh yeah, I can find somebody else.
Yeah.
And then I hit you up and I was like, please be free, please be
I'm
free.
always in the city. My work schedule changed.
I just thought you were. I thought you were gonna be working today, so I was
Nah,
like,
my work schedule changed recently.
oh,
So
okay,
I'm trying to like quit too. So
so valid.
yeah. There's so many other people that I don't remember right now, but I saw all the junglists in the city. Naya Archives for sure. Very. Yeah. Just too many. There's way too many.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a lack of DJs in New York right now.
Yeah. Thank God. It could stand to be like a lot more diverse.
Yeah,
It'd be a lot more diverse, like a lot more safe too.
yeah, I can see that. I think it's just sort of like a. I think it's just like a barrier to entry thing. Like the barrier to entry to DJing is like honestly quite low.
Yeah.
And like it's not like you have to learn an instrument or anything
You
like
could
that. But it is
It's
still.
just like go to pirate basically.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
But it does have like a relatively high skill ceiling, in my opinion, at
Mhm.
least. Like it is difficult to like do it very well at like a very like high like technical level, where you're like really, or even just like the curation part of it, because it's like multifaceted. There's a technical level and like just like your transitions and what you're spinning.
Mhm.
There's your curation abilities, like like you can only ever play what you've heard and what you've had.
Yeah.
So like if you're not able to like look for music well, it's gonna be a lot harder for you than if you are.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, yeah. I even like I would take random shit from like YouTube and like listen to it once and then download it on my hard drive.
Yeah.
You
It's-
literally are what you eat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you feed yourself.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's so like you sort of always have to be like listening to music when you're in a situation like that, or if it's like a passion you have.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. So you said you live in Jersey right now?
Yeah.
What part of Jersey are you in?
I'm like around like the Newark East Orange area, that place.
Okay, nice. How do you feel about like the living in Jersey versus like living in the city?
Jersey's definitely more affordable, obviously. First
Yeah.
and foremost, it's a nice home base, but I feel like I would be constantly more at home in Brooklyn.
Yeah, because you're always coming into the
Yeah,
city.
I'm always in the city. It feels
Yeah, I
like more
see you here all
tailored.
the time.
Yeah, it's always it's a city. It's a borough that's more tailored towards like who I am as a person. All my friends are here, that kind of stuff. But
Seems like where a lot of the music shit is happening.
yeah,
too.
but also I'm not too sure if I can like leave Jersey. I can't, cause a lot of like Jersey had people, Jersey club people like get out of Jersey and they'll come back for whatever reason, and it's like it's not like the greatest place to be, but it's Jersey. I have a claim to it.
You
And
ever
I don't want to
spin-
abandon it.
You ever spin in Jersey, like at clubs?
I
out there?
haven't yet, actually. I want to really badly, but I just haven't yet. I haven't made a lot of. There's a couple people that live in Jersey that I should probably hit up for like shows or whatever. That I should probably do this soon.
I feel like I'd come out to Jersey for a Jesus Freak set.
Yeah,
That'd
maybe
be
like
pretty dope.
Jersey City or like Newark or something like that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. Have you been in Jersey your entire life?
No, I actually grew up in North Carolina. I was born in Baltimore. I moved
Okay.
around a lot,
Yeah.
and my mom finally settled down in North Carolina because she had a family friend who could take care of me when she was at work. And from like pre-K to my first semester of college, I lived in North Carolina,
Oh, what part of North Carolina?
Charlotte.
Oh, no. I have like some bunch of friends in Charlotte. We're both from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Where we know each other from.
Yeah, me and Ellen are from like super close to Charlotte.
Yeah,
Basically,
I
like,
lived on the border of pretty much the border where like Indian land is. I lived on the border from that to like Mecklenburg County, North Carolina.
Yeah, I know
Gotcha.
exactly who you are.
Rock Hill.
Kind of near that. Yeah, and they had like there's like the Indian land Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like right next to that.
Nice, that's funny.
Indian Land is a crazy name for.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's a lot that needs to be changed for this.
South Carolina is so backwards.
Yeah,
like,
North Carolina not much better.
Yeah.
the South is not the best. Have you like done any traveling at all? Have you?
I've gone to Philly a couple times. I haven't spun there. My friends were there, so it's an easy Amtrak trip there and back.
Nice.
But I'm trying to travel more. Hence, like the Boston date. Trying to go to London, hopefully. I'm
Yeah.
trying to go to LA, to Florida, Texas, all that shit.
Yo, we should do a show in the South. We should do a show in like North Carolina or South Carolina.
It'd probably be
Yeah.
like in like Asheville or something.
Fuck yeah, that'd
Asheville
be
would
so
be-
dope.
Yeah, Asheville, or Greensboro.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. It'd be cool if I like go back to Charlotte too. That would be nice. 'Cause I have so bunch of friends there who want to see me, so that'd be sick.
I don't know what the DJ scene is like in Charlotte.
It's not really much. It's just I know they have like popular clubs and shit, but
yeah, but all those places have like either residencies or they have like big touring DJs that come in.
yeah, I guess I gotta be a big touring DJ or something.
I think I see that for you in the future.
Yeah, somebody said I'm like on my way to be like a cloud DJ, and I'm like that's kind of crazy. Like I understand it, but I don't want to be like a typical cloud DJ. It'd be cool to like have cloud, but I just
You can be who you want to be.
yeah, exactly.
Like you can define your
I'll-
what
yeah.
what the type of music you play is kind of what defines what type of DJ you are. I feel
Yeah,
like.
exactly. So as whatever I mix is the kind of DJ that I'm going to be.
Yeah. You just like I feel like you play a lot of pop stuff, which
Yeah, I'm very much like a pop head too. I'll dive deeper into stuff, but I like making people feel comfortable in like what they're hearing and then flipping it.
yeah, the subversiveness of like throwing in like the sickest like Jersey club beat underneath like a song that everyone recognizes is like actually really fascinating to me.
It's so. Let me see if I can find this one.
I feel like a lot of Bushwick DJs won't touch that type of stuff either. Like they just want to play like underground stuff that no one's heard of or whatever.
I don't really mind underground stuff. It's
I like
whatever.
it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not too like big of a fan of like the hardcore scene here. It's not really that whole like. It's not really my vibe.
That's the scene
know?
that I'm in.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's like it's cool that we're friends because like that's not really my scene. Like I'm trying to get a little bit more into it, trying to like find it on my terms.
yeah.
But like the way things operate there, it's just not really me. But I respect it because I really put in the work and like put your name out there. I know like critical hits going elsewhere.
I think I'm gonna try to go to that too.
Hopefully, yeah. Actually, Hardbars was on like the Lot Radio recently, so it's very big for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, like with like stuff, like hearing popular stuff and kind of like having it flip. You know Kyle Ray Jepsen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So like this is like I heard this from Swami on when he was at Elsewhere with audio on the rooftop. I always like a talk.
Talk over it, like
Oh wait, is there a talk over option? All right, my bad. Okay, yeah, see, there we go. So you have like this Jersey Club flip of Kyle Ray Jepsen's called Maybe, and I'm like, it's straight from like 2014 too. So it's really like that kind of like changed things for me because like hearing it and being like, yo, it's straight from like that era. And it's making it so much more authentic and so much real. Like Jersey Club's always in the genre like it takes with surroundings, takes with pouring the sound. So that's kind of what I like about it.
I love like a cute little flip like that. They're always like also it's like makes things very like approachable. Like I think with things like art, it's sort of like you want like it's good to be like deep and it's good to have like a niche and like specific taste. But like I'm also like a big like pop head because like popular music is sort of like it's like saying you don't like Michael Jackson. Like it's kind of just like a wild statement to say, or like you're not really into Prince like that. It's like,
why would you not want to be connected to the zeitgeist like that either?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Exactly. I've been playing Michael Jackson in my sets too. I played what was the song with Chris Tucker? You Rock My World.
yeah,
That go when you like put up like a DJ S flip, it fades so well into it. It's very nuts.
that's funny.
But yeah, I like there's like discourse on like edits or whatever. People always it. I get it. You can't always like play edits all the time because like it's like it feels like very lazy instead of like find like actual original stuff. But then people like are like overstepping and be like no edits, just like original stuff. It's like sampling. You sample stuff.
Yeah.
and edits can be good, especially if the original track like fits what you're trying to do in general.
Yeah. Like you don't get footwork classics from like DJ Rashad without like edits or sampling or anything like that. Like Brad, you get like a nice like drum pattern, but you don't like anything like it's the stuff that they've heard in their life and they're connected emotionally to.
Yeah.
And if you're like, oh no edits, to kind of like you're just like, oh no sampling. It's a very like it's a slippery slope to advocate for, and you kind of lose sight of what can be from what already is.
Yeah.
And you kind of ignore that, and that's not. You should always like be open to like seeing stuff recontextualized for someone else's life experience.
It's kind of a buzzkill when people have like super strong opinions about that shit too, and they're just like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. Like, why are you prescribing like what other people should be doing? Like, just do what you want to do and like leave everybody else alone. You know?
It's very federal. It's very like fascist in a sense. You don't really get anywhere without borrowing from the past. You learn from the past. You take from the past, and you reconfigure it for yourself. That's why I like jungle a lot.
Yeah.
It comes from like reggae, dancehall, and my family is Caribbean. They love reggae dancehall. I'm like I like it too, but it wasn't. I was like force fed it as a kid, and finding something out new that like felt more my speed helped me connect to that really. So
yeah, and like to touch on what you were just saying, like on the flip side of what we were talking about a second ago, like knowing the history and like being able to like give credit to like the people that pioneered the shit that you're doing is super key too. You can't just like rip people off and steal shit.
Right.
Like you can, but like you shouldn't do that. You should definitely be like respecting like the history of things and like elders. Like we kind of talked about this last 2 weeks ago because Alan was talking about Japan anyway.
Yeah, it's the ball show. It's really sort of like intentionality is just like so important with everything you do. Like bad intentions cannot help but have like bad outcomes. It's like it's just a faulty foundation. So even like with the things like there's no edits, no samples. That's just like odd in like a music history sense because everyone's like constantly like riffing off of each other always.
yeah, it's how you grow. You take from what's around you.
I mean that's how genres become a thing. Like that's like the only way that music evolves is for someone to be like, oh, that's really cool. I mean presumably it all started with somebody just banging on stuff, you know, like drum beats and shit, and like people
you go from like
singing,
percussion
humming, all that
to
shit.
percussion to like vocals to like harmonies, chords, all that kind of stuff.
You just copy it and you change something about it, like you add your own unique like skill or perspective to it, and like suddenly you have something new. But like the evolution isn't like such that like you synthesize everything from like nothing, you know, like there was already something there, you're just like contributing to that.
In terms of both like music skills and like how you go about life, you have to be intentional and you have to be genuine. That's really
authenticity is so key.
I try to be authentic with like all stuff. If I like fuck up somewhere, I'll be authentic and like trying to make things right, or like just because you don't really get anywhere by not being authentic or not being genuine. You kind of trap yourself in that pit of like a cycle of behavior.
Just like owning your shit and everything too.
Yeah. So that's really how you like progress as a person, as a musician, all that stuff. You gotta know where you mess up and then act accordingly and consistently for the future.
Yeah, and don't be an asshole.
Don't
like,
be yeah.
Like, I don't know why people are so like.
It's very persuasive. Like I know it's easy to be idyllic, but also people who just they're subject to a lot of vices, and it sucks to be the receiving end of that. But you gotta do what you can on your terms, and when it like doesn't work out for anyone else, you just gotta be like, it's above me. I did what I could to try to be a good person to be around, and if that doesn't reflect other people, then you just gotta let it go.
For what it's worth, I get like really got like good vibes from you, Merc. Like you're like one of my favorite people in the scene to just like hang out with and shit too, because it's like it's always so chill, you know. Like like I don't know. The other thing that's just like about any, I guess it's in any scene, but like in our scene, like there's just like a lot of people running around that are like high key. Like there's some abusers running around like completely unchecked. Like I don't know, just like a lot of like really sus kind of stuff happening that I'm just like shit. So it's really refreshing, like being around people that are like really genuine, authentic, and like kind people, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot. As you build up more like influence and power, the way you wield it, especially, is a lot very like key to how people act around you, how people perceive you, and
people
don't
let it go to their head. Like
it's very I very much like actively like try not to have that go to my like. It's fun to like showboat a little bit and being like, oh, in the last like Real Lover in New Jersey or some shit, or like I'm like the greatest like DJ from the but it's all you know it's bullshit. I'm just having a good time and enjoying myself. I don't like think I'm like genuinely better than anyone skill wise, because there's a lot that I do well. There's a lot that I see in other people that I want to like learn to do so I can like involve it into my skill set.
yeah, like no one has to be self-deprecating, but like it's just like the egos sometimes that like run rampant is just like it's a little scary sometimes, you know.
It's very scary, yeah. I think so if you build like a good community, then you can pretty much get through anything pretty well.
Yeah, that's why community is so important in general, though. Just like having people like that have your back no matter what, and
You have to look out for you and also hold you accountable for your own wrongdoings, that kind of stuff.
yeah, and like you grow with your community too. Like instead of just like working off of their like taking advantage of like everything they're doing, and then just like using that to propel your own self forward. You know, like I don't know, you just see that a lot around here too. Just like people like I'm gonna use this to like boost my own career, and then I'm just gonna dip out as soon as I have like the next rung of the ladder, you know.
Yeah, you can't ditch the people who
like made you basically or
helped you. Yeah, just because like they like outlived your perceived usefulness. That's where we build connections to, and
unfortunately it happens though
so many times, and like it's very heartbreaking. So you hear someone do that, and you're like, oh, I thought you were above that. I thought you were
cool.
Yeah, I thought you were like you truly cared about people, and I don't know. It's not like I know the whole story of anything, but it's just like it's a disappointing because like I build connections with people too, and hearing like them not being enthusiastic when they're talking about you, it's like damn, things shift, and now you gotta like figure out how to operate differently.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple minutes left. Anything you wanna add, like of your own thoughts or whatever to this?
I mean, just have fun, be safe, that kind of thing. That's really all it boils down to. Help other people feel safe, put other people on, just be there for each other. Really, that's really all you can. The bare basics of it all. That's it. Shout out everyone that like has been with me ever since I moved to Jersey. That's been really nice. Showing my friends when back home. Hopefully I'll see everyone soon. Hopefully everyone ends up being alright. I'm trying to like be more successful, like help my friends out, that kind of thing. So yeah, just love you guys, basically.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, we love you
Yeah.
too, Merc.
Love you, Merc.
We got one more super open-ended question for you.
Sure.
Just interpret this how you will. I wrote this down like while you were DJing, and I was just like writing down questions. But since we have time, I'm gonna ask it. What do you think the next big thing is?
Next big thing. I don't know, and I hope I really don't know until it comes up, because that takes the fun out of it.
You want to be surprised?
Yeah, I want to be surprised. I want to like stumble across it and have it change my worldview and not like seek it out. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing.
It's a really dope perspective to have.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want to. Like if I want something, I'll work for it. But it's like not to be specific of that. But it's just like I'll see what happens. The future is open ended, so I'll just wait and see.
Excited to hear what comes of your like foray into like producing music too.
Yeah, I gotta find. We were supposed to hang out tomorrow, so I'm gonna need to find my old hard drive because I had a bunch of drum kits on there. But if I don't find it, I gotta buy a new one. I want to get one of the, you know, the orange ones, like rugged ones.
We can-
yeah, those externals.
We
Yeah.
can just sample drums too if you want.
Okay, hell yeah. I gotta learn how to do that. There's so much I have to learn.
No, I'm gonna give you like the quick and dirty rundowns just to, like help you get started with shit.
Got you.
Like basically I'm gonna give you like a rundown on how to make something like from scratch, but like the a way that's like not super technically involved, I guess, at first, and then we can like dive into like other stuff.
Hell yeah. I'm down for that.
Do you want to like plug your stuff one more time before you go?
Yeah. I go by Certified Useless Freak. I have a brand of sorts called 888 Club. It's going triple 888 Club. I started kind of like exploring more with that brand, so we'll see what's up with that.
We gotta do a collab sometime.
Hell yeah. On Instagram at CJF2002 _. On Twitter at Jesus Freak with 4 8s after it. And I think my TikTok is the same as my Instagram. I'm not great at TikTok. I don't know how to use that. I'm gonna be the old person in me. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. And you have a show coming up in March?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of Transpicos dates. Right? Are we doing a Transpicos date together?
No, we don't have a Transpico show.
Alright.
We're trying to put you on at Jade on April 4th if you're
There
free
we
though.
okay. Yeah, I should be free. April 4th at Jade, maybe. I'm doing a Transpicos show sometime soon. It's gonna be announced soon. I need to buy a planner.
Put it in your everything's in my phone in the phone calendar.
I'm so techno paranoid right now, man. It's nuts.
I feel that the Luddite path is definitely the way.
Yeah, I ought to like move off the grid or something. Surveillance state, NYPD, just all that shit. Boston, I believe, March 16th. I will be inside you. Pause. So, get ready for that. And yeah, London maybe this summer. Who knows?
Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like our next show is going to be March 3rd, which is 2 weeks from today. And we're going to have Janice Rose on, so that'll be really cool. And yeah, I think we're going to wrap a little early, but yep, shout out Merc, Certified Jesus Freak. Super great to have you on here. We're going to have to do this again, like for sure.
I'll be back. Trust me.
We got the we have the every other week, like pretty much as long as we feel like doing this, which hopefully will be a long time. So we'll definitely bring you back on again. I'm gonna try to boost the production value like of the video and everything, but yeah. So anyway, tune in next week for Yoyo Corp Power Hour 8-Ball Radio. It's gonna be sick.
Nice.
Let's go.
Thanks for coming through.
Thanks for coming through. Thank you.
Of course, anytime.